Hello, today we'll be looking at products. So how would use the software to add product, to delete product, to update product or edit product. So let's go to the product tab. So this is how the product tab looks like. Under the product, we have a search field over here where you can just search an item over here. We can also have another search field here where you can just type and search an item. So let me just type and then see how it works. Okay, so the first one should be clinic clear. We have several of them, so let me search and see. So all the related clinic clear products that we have are being displayed. Okay, so that is fine for this. Right, under this place too, it just it gives you an autocomplete products when you are searching. So the same clinic clear, this one just gives me autocomplete for me to select. So we have two types of search fields under the products. So the one that works for you, but I prefer this particular search because it gives you a specific, it gives you autocomplete suggestions for you to be able to select the actual products that you want to make changes with. Alright, so we also have a time duration. With this actually is for the expiring date. So we select from, so the date for expiring date, from, and to. So what it means is that we want to maybe filter our products based on a range of expiring dates. So this expiring date that we have here could be maybe within 6 month period or 1 year period or something. So we want to filter our products by an expiring date. The expiring date can be 6 months or 3 months or something. So you just select within the range and then to bring up the item that maybe you have 3 months or 6 months to expire. So that is clear. Alright, so let's dive into these tabs. So these buttons. So first of all, we have add product. Okay, so we might want to add products to our database. Like maybe we brought in new stock, new product to our shop. We need to input them into the system. So how do we do that? We also have edit product. We have delete product, refresh table, print, receipting, export product in Excel format. Alright, so most importantly, these are 1, 2, 3, and this will be what we'll discuss for today. Today's video is going to be short one because we do not have much to do under the product section. So let's first begin with the add product. So click on add product if you want to add a new product, and then you have a form opened in this format. So first of all, we ask of the name of the items. So let's say the name of the item is Ghana Jollof. Sorry if I'm not able to spell it well, but Ghana Jollof. Quantity of Ghana Jollof, we have 200 quantities. The minimum item that we might want to set so that in case it reaches that number, we can say that we are running out of stock. So we can say 10. The maximum that we should get or we should have in stock, what we can exceed, is 300. And then the cost price. So as a business owner, we know our cost prices, we know our wholesale prices, and we know our selling prices. That would help us to be able to do see the margin of interest we have on our product. So how much you bought it from the market and how much you're going to sell. So let's say we bought Ghana Jollof for 30 Ghana cedis. Is that clear? 30 Ghana cedis, the wholesale price. So when we are selling in bulk for people, for wholesale, we are also going to sell. We just add a 5 CD on top. So we just take 35 CDs. And then when we are doing a selling price, we can do it 40. Okay. The expiring date here that we have, we can change it if we want. But we are trusting that Ghana Jollof can take about 9 years to come. So the 27 December 2030. Alright, just an assumption. So we just click on add, and then we have a message telling us that the item has been added successfully. So we just click on OK, and then it clears out. You can add another if we want, but for the purpose of this video, one is okay. So let's see, where can we find this item? It's possibly going to be the last item on the record. So we can just scroll back to the down, and then we'll be searching for it. Luckily enough, we don't have it here. Why? Because we need to refresh our table. Okay. Alright, so by refreshing on our table, we can see Ghana Jollof at the last button of our records. Very well. Now, we'll use Ghana Jollof as for our examples. Now, we want to, second one is we want to edit products. So, for instance, we brought in more products, more Ghana Jollof, or possibly we did want to change the prices, want to increase the quantity of Ghana Jollof, want to also change the prices as well. So we just click on the item, or on the record, the row, the record. We just click on the record, come to click on edit product, and then we have, when we added it, the system assigned 2024 as the ID for the product. So we still have Ghana Jollof. So let's say, for instance, we've brought in 50 of them, so we have 250. The minimum, the maximum remains the same. Now the prices have changed, so our cost price went to 31, and then our wholesale price becomes 36, and then our selling price becomes 41. We just have to update the records, and we are there. Just by refreshing the table, we have all happening for us. Now, what we need to know about the details of this table: we have the ID, we have the item name, we have the quantity, we have the cost price, selling price, wholesale price, we have the quantity by selling price. So we know that we can get what quantity. We have 250 quantity here. We have the selling price to be 41 cedis. So when we multiply this by this, we should get 10,250 cedis. Alright, and then we can also go to quantity and cost price, which is 31 by 250, and we can get 7,750 Ghana cedis. So these are auto completed, like auto calculated at the point of entry. So when you enter, these calculations are being made at the back end of the system to help you as a user. You don't need to do those manual calculations, so that's fine. All right, so now the third one is delete record. So we want to delete Ghana Jollof from our records. As I said, want to use only Ghana Jollof as an example for this video. So just click on it and delete, and then it says that record deleted, refresh table. Alright, so the table refreshes on its own because Ghana Jollof is no more on the list. So on refresh, it will change the sales value and the cost value. So under this place, I'm not jumping all these things, but then I've been using refresh table already. The prints will actually print this records for you in a PDF format or in the format that you want. And then the receipting. The receipting is for printing, receipting. Maybe you have purchased something, or you went to buy items, stocks, and then you were given a receipt. Fine. So what of if you want to generate a receipt for somebody who comes to buy something in bulk? It doesn't want the POS receipt, but then it wants you to have some form of different printout for you. So that is what it does. And then we have an export to Excel format. That one too works as well. Then let me come back to where I was before I left to explain these things for you. Now, sales value. The sales value tells us about what the value of the our business. Okay, based on the selling price. Okay, so we'll look at the selling prices, and then we'll look at the total quantity of items we have in stock, and then we'll now know the value that we have, the sales value that we have in stock. And then we also have a cost value. So the difference between this and this will give you actually your interest on the business that you are doing. So if you are ending, you are losing, you know what is happening. Okay, so thank you very much. This is just a short video for you to be able to see how the product aspect works on this software. It is just as easy as that. Before I conclude or I end this video, I'll show you other ways to get into the product tab. Okay, now from here, from the home page, we can go to products by clicking on this icon. Yes, this icon, to click to products. We can also go to products by clicking on this place, edit. So we just click on product and we are there. Another thing that we can do is a shortcut, Shift Control P. Shift Control P. Shift plus Control Shift P. Control plus Shift P. Alright, so let's say for instance we are still at the home page. So when you click on the control, when you click on the shift and then P, and then we are there. Okay, so these are the shortcuts or ways you can dive into your product tab. Thank you very much. The next video will be on all sales, and then we'll dive into how all sales also works. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.